What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? You know how you ready to have a talk, but you ain't ready to have a talk, or you ain't ready to have that talk, and you ain't there yet. You thought you was there, but you're not really ready there. Like you stepped into them shoes, and they might have been like 4 or 5 half sizes bigger than what you thought, or they wasn't wide enough. You just didn't have enough room to walk in those shoes. Um, I thought that I was ready to have the lesbian talk, but I'm not. Turns out I'm not as ready as I thought I was to have the lesbian talk. I'm I'm almost there, but there's room for a pen or a pencil to slide in. I'm almost there, but I'm not there yet. I told y'all before, I can't get on here and talk about other people and not talk about myself. I can't do it. It just won't sit right with me at night to get on here and rob and steal and thieve from other people and steal other people's energy to bring home to me. Something just don't feel right about stealing. One day I'm going to become a full-fledged woman. I'm going to be able to talk about that unless a needle in the haystack sneaks in, and I'm not even gonna go there. But pretty much point blank, I want to have that talk. She's a lesbian. What was Jeezy singing that day? Y'all heard that song, Jeezy. She's a lesbian. Some people are stronger than other people. You know, stronger than me. Some men are stronger than other men. You know, I'm just not ready to have that talk right now. But there is room for something to wiggle through, but it got to be a fine pen to wiggle through. Am I embarrassed about doing this video? Yeah. Am I ashamed about doing this video? Yeah. Do I wonder for the first time what y'all will think about me for doing this video? Yeah. It's a different type of fire that comes with being a gay man. There's a different type of fire that comes with being a lesbian. There's a different type of fire. Well, at least my kids are grown and out the way, and I ain't trying to claim that and have you take care of 5 and 6 and 7, 8 children with 15 different baby daddies, right? Is there enough room for a sword to come through here and stop all of that? Yep, but one sword. Because I've had all the swords. But nobody ever came and cut nothing down or trimmed nothing the way they were supposed to. You can look up my head and see ain't nobody came through and trimmed nothing the way they was supposed to. Shit crooked, shit offset, shit off line, shit whatever. I'm so ashamed to have this conversation. There's a difference between being heterosexual or being bisexual or being lesbian or being gay. That's what people don't understand. There's a difference between burning the rest of your life in hell and fire because you went after what you wanted. There's so many different levels of brimstone that I couldn't touch. I can't even touch the heat on my stove. I know I can't touch the heat going that way. there's so much embarrassment and shame and guilt that comes with that. But overall, I wouldn't, if I really, really had to go or take you into my closet, I wouldn't want that full time just to have fun or just to kick it with no strings attached or no feelings attached. But that don't mean that no feelings or no strings attached, they ain't gonna get attached to me. You know, you're playing a dangerous game with she's a lesbian. You playing a different type of game here now. Am I embarrassed for making this video? I am very embarrassed for making this video. I am so embarrassed about feeling the way I feel. But at the same time, I don't want that. But then again, I want that. But I don't want 40 hours of it. But ain't no pins and swords coming through. I'd rather have a pin or a sword come through. But that ain't happening. And I want to flip over to my masculine side. But then, you know, it's so much confusion about when you get ready to transfer over into the field. Am I embarrassed for making this video? You better believe it. I ain't had no embarrassment and shame and look at my face. Don't that breed embarrassment and shame? It does. I don't know what's going on, so just keep them all the way. Just keep them all the way till you figure it out. The neighbor's looking, something going on with her. Something going on with him. Ain't no man pulled up, ain't no woman pulled up. Something ain't right. Because something ain't right. Trying to figure it out. I'm so embarrassed. But I'll put it out here anyway.